All right. Welcome to OnlineMaths TV. My name is Jake Sahanemo. I'm your favorite tutor. Today we have a challenge. It's an Olympiad question, and the question reads x minus 1 all over x, or in bracket to the power of 1 all over 2, plus bracket open 1 minus 1 all over x, or close to the power of 1 all over 2, equal to x. What there will be the possible value or values of x. Now, let's take that our question. So we take here solution without much waste of time. The question again, we put it down, which is bracket open x minus 1 all over x, all to the power of 1 all over 2, plus bracket open 1 minus 1 all over x, all to the power of 1 all over 2, equal to x. Now let's give this equation 1. This is our main equation 1. If we take this as our equation 1, in this place, let's introduce two other alphabets. Let's bring in u. We can say let u be equal to this and b equal to this, because the terms in the bracket are different. And so from here we can now say let u equal to x minus 1 all over x, all into x. And also we can say v, let's also say v equal to bracket open 1 minus 1 all over x, all to the power of 1 all over 2. Okay, this is x, please. Okay, so if we go by this statement, then equation 1 will automatically become your u plus v equal to x. Good. So again, let's give this equation 2, because we'll be making references to all these equations I'm labeling out now. Okay, now if we look at this carefully, from this expression, these two expressions, we can now have this. If we want to open up what we have here, we take the square of both sides. So this first one will give us something of this kind. So we're going to have here u square is equal to our x minus 1 all over x. Then again, we're going to have this. If we square both sides again, we're going to have here v squared equal to 1 minus 1 all over x. Now, from here now, what we did here is very simple, because this one is raised to half. So if we square both sides, this will leave, this will leave. Hence, we have this. Now, let's think of something to do here. Something special here now. Let's subtract this from this, because we're trying to bring out a special identity in our algebra. And so if we take away this, so we now have this to be u squared minus v squared is equal to, let's bring out the identities we have here now. So here we have your x minus 1 all over x, bracket minus bracket 1 minus 1 all over x. And so if we open up, here is going to give us here your x minus 1 all over x minus 1 plus 1 all over x. And so if you look carefully, we are having minus 1 all over x plus 1 all over x. And so these will leave with this. In all, we are now left with our x minus 1. On this side, mind you, we have our u squared minus v squared is equal to this. Let's give this equation number 3. Okay, let's proceed from here. Let's proceed. Now, from what we have here now, record the special identity, which says that if you have your x squared, let's take it here. If we have x squared minus u minus y squared is equal to bracket x plus y close bracket bracket x minus y. From what we call difference of two squares, we can apply that here. And so we can rewrite this as our u squared minus v squared equal to bracket open u plus v close bracket bracket u minus v. Good. All right. Now, look at what we have as our v squared. So we can put it here now. And so we now have this to be x, then minus 1 equal to, then if we look again, look at our equation 2. From our equation 2, we said u plus v is equals to x. And here we are having u plus v. So we can put in the x. So we have x bracket u minus v. Good. Let's divide through by x. So if we divide through by x, we're going to have this by this. On this other side, this we go with this. And so we now have our u minus v equal to x minus 1 all over x. Any confusion so far? No. Before we continue again, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the bell notification button so that you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Now let's go again. We erase this. Okay. We can rewrite this equation very well. Okay. So if we go ahead to split this equation, this is same thing as x all over x minus 1 all over x. So we have our u minus v is equal to, here we give us 1, then minus 1 all over x. Simple. Let's give this again equation 4. So let's give this equation 4. Now you have u minus v and for equation 4, and we also have u plus v for equation 2. So it's like a simultaneous equation. So let's solve equation 2 and equation 4 simultaneously. Okay, and so we say here solve, or we can say add. Let's just go straight. Add equation 2 and 4 together. Okay, so if we do that, we write our equation 2, which is u plus v equal to x, and our equation 4, u minus v equal to 1 minus 1 all over x. If we add up, okay, so let's add up. If we're adding up, mind you, this and this will leave, and so this will give us 0. Here we are now left with 2u equal to your x plus 1 minus 1 all over x. Very easy. Now, if you look at this, we can bring this x 1 all over x term to this other x, and so we now have this to be 2u equal to, here we're going to have here x minus 1 all over x plus 1. Good. Take a good look at what we have in here now. Everything we have in here now. We have it somewhere among the equations over here now. What we have here now is same thing we have here now. Let's circle it out here. Look at this expression we have here now. It's same thing what we have here now. So we can replace the whole of this with u squared. And so this expression will now become 2u equal to our u squared plus 1. Good. Again, let's continue from this other side. All right. So let's go on again. From this side, let's rearrange our equation. If we rearrange, we're going to have this to be u squared, okay, minus 2u there plus 1 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. So let's factor this using the factorization method. So we have u squared minus, this could also be written as u minus u plus 1 equal to 0. We can put this and this in bracket, put this and this in bracket. What is common? We have here u bracket, u minus 1 close bracket. What is common here is 1 bracket, u minus times plus will give us minus 1 equal to 0. So the terms we have in the bracket, they are the same. And here we have u minus 1. So automatically we're going to have here u minus 1 into u minus 1 equal to 0. So we have u minus 1 all squared equal to 0. Any confusion? No. Now, this thing is getting more and more interesting. Okay, so now that we have this, if we take the square root of both sides, we're going to have here u minus 1 equal to 0. So we have, therefore, u is equal to positive 1. Good. So let's go back to our equation. If we go back to the initial equation, recall we said, so let's put in here, recall, we said, let u is equal to bracket open x minus 1 all over x all to the power of 1 all over 2. So we have our u to be 1 already. So we cannot substitute that to give us here 1 equal to bracket x minus 1 all over x all to the power of 1 all over 2. Take the square of both sides, so we have 1 is equal to our x minus 1 all over x. Very easy. If you clear off this denominator, we are going to have our x equal to x squared minus 1. And when we rearrange, let's continue on this other side. Again, if we continue from where we stop on the other side, look at where we stop. We said x is equals to x squared minus 1. So if we rearrange, we're going to have x squared minus x minus 1 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation again, but we cannot use factorization method. So let's use the formula method. X is equal to minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Okay, all over 2a. And our a from here, a is equal to positive 1, b is equal to minus 1, and c is equal to minus 1. If we go ahead to put the values into this our formula, we're going to have our x equal to, here we have minus bracket minus 1 close bracket plus minus the square root of minus 1 all squared minus 4 dot 1 dot minus 1 again all over 2 dot 1. So this will give us 1 plus square root of, here we're going to have 1 plus, because minus times minus will give us plus, so 4. Okay, all over 2. Good. So let's proceed from here again. We're almost there. Okay, so from here, we now have our x equal to 1 plus minus the square root of, here will give us 5 all over 2. If we go ahead to split this, we're going to have here x is equal to 1 plus the square root of 5 all over 2, and x is equal to 1 minus the square root of 5 all over 2. Now, if you look at our question, here we are having this plus this. So definitely, x cannot give us a negative sign, and this one is less than 0. And so this one is rejected. So this one is rejected. This solution is rejected. The only accepted solution is this guy here. So therefore, in all, x is equals to 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Okay, and this is what we call the golden ratio. We call this the golden ratio. Golden ratio. All right. So this is all I have for you for today. If you have learned something special from this challenge, then give the video a thumbs up. And remember, Jakes loves you so much. All of us, everyone at OnlineMaths TV loves you so much because you are always there. Bye for now.